Today, the video is not about any smartphone review. Today, the video is all about the news and happenings in the world of smartphones. So in this video, I will cover the MWC 2017 that happened last week. So for all those people who don't know what MWC is Mobile World Congress, which happens every year in different parts of Europe. For the past few years, it's happening only in Barcelona, Spain. MWC or Mobile World Congress is the world's biggest and best mobile industry event, comprising of massive exhibition of new smartphones and technologies launched by different companies at this platform. So what happened at this year's MWC and what were the major announcements by the different companies, I will gonna tell you today. So let's get started. So the really big announcements from the MWC are as follows. The first one is the flagship from the LG, which is LG G6. Secondly, Sony unveils 4 smartphones. The premium one is called XZ Premium, XA1, XA Ultra, and the fourth one XZS. The third one is the Huawei launches the Huawei P10 and P10 Plus. The biggest news came from this MWC is that the Big Daddy is back. Yes, I'm talking about Nokia. Nokia is back with 3 smartphones, which is Nokia 3, Nokia 5 and Nokia 6 globally. And on the other hand, with 3 smartphones by Nokia, Nokia also relaunched the great Nokia 3010 once again with some major enhancements, and that we will look into. And the fifth news is about a smartphone that was not launched at this year MWC, but it is different and making headlines day by day. And I'm talking about the Samsung Galaxy S8. We will talk about this later in this video, but let's get started first with the LG G6. Since LG G5 wasn't a great hit last year, so LG has to come back with a really good smartphone this year. And it came with something great, which looks and actually is great. At this year MWC, LG launches very fresh and very new LG G6 and confirmed that it has ditched the modular smartphone design which it came last year with the LG G5. In terms of design, LG G6 metal frame is sandwiched between all glass panels front and back, makes it exteriors quite flashy, quite glossy and quite premium. LG G6 features a dual camera setup with both the 13 megapixel sensors at the back with a fingerprint sensor just below the cameras. LG G6 has a 5.7-inch Quad HD Plus display with a resolution of 2880 x 1440 pixels. The best part of the phone is that the phone is taller, with not making the phone quite big. LG reduced the top and bottom chins of the phone to give it a quite new look. Comes with the 821 chipset under the hood, quick charge which promises to get the phone charged 50% in just 32 minutes. LG G6 comes with IP68 certification, which means it is both water and dust resistance, which is a really great thing for smartphones these days. Sony usually launches new smartphones at MWC, and this year also has been no different. Sony launches 4 devices at MWC this year. The first one is Xperia XA1, which is the successor of last year's XA. The second one is the XA1 Ultra, which is the successor of XA Ultra of the last year. Another one is the XZS, which is the successor of XZ of the last year. And the fourth one is the premium of them all. It is the XZ Premium. First of all, let's talk about the premium of them all, which is the XZ Premium. XZ Premium is the top of all. It has a 5.5 inches 4K HDR display. I mean, a 4K HDR display in a smartphone. Sony actually did a really good job. XZ Premium features a 19 megapixel rear motion eye camera and a faster Qualcomm Snapdragon 835 chipset, which is the fastest out there. It has a 4GB of RAM. The XZ Premium also comes with the IP68 certification, which makes the phone both water and dust resistant. The other phone that Sony launched at MWC is XZS, which is the successor of last year's XZ. It also comes with a 4GB of RAM and a 5.2-inch Full HD display with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 820 processor under the hood. And it also packs a 2900 mAh battery inside it. Other 2 smartphones launched by Sony besides XZ Premium and XZS are XA1 and XA1 Ultra. Both these mid-range smartphones from Sony comes with a 23 megapixel rear camera and both have octa-core MediaTek processor under the hood. So these were the 4 smartphones launched by the Sony at MWC this year. The premium one is XZ Premium, XZS, XA1 Ultra and XA1. Another news comes from the house of Huawei. Huawei launches two devices at MWC this year, which is Huawei P10 and Huawei P10 Plus. The Huawei P10 features a 5.1-inch Full HD display and Huawei P10 features 5.5 inches display respectively. Both the smartphones runs on Huawei's own made Kirin 960 octa-core processor and both devices look really stunning. And both features Leica's dual camera setup, which is really great. Recently, battery test has been performed on both Huawei P10 and P10 Plus, and in the results is actually outperformed Samsung Galaxy S7 Edge and iPhone 7 Plus. The next news is actually a big news because the Big Daddy is back. Yes, I'm talking about the Nokia. At this year's MWC, Nokia is back with the three smartphones and a relaunching of its famous Nokia 3310 in a very new look. First of all, let's talk about Nokia 6. It is the best of all. Comes with a 5.5-inch 1080 x 1920 pixels resolution display, which makes it a Full HD. It is coupled with a 3GB of RAM and comes with the Qualcomm Snapdragon 430 chipset under the hood. It runs latest Android Nougat 7.1 out of the box. It comes with a fingerprint sensor at the front and it is packed with a 3000 mAh battery. It comes with a 16 megapixel rear camera and 8 megapixel front camera. It has an inbuilt storage of 32 GB which can be expandable through a microSD card. Nokia 6 will going to be available at a price point of around 16,000 when it will get launched in India. The next Nokia smartphone is the Nokia 5. It is the middle of all three smartphones. Looks quite similar to the Nokia 6 except the screen size, as Nokia 5 carries a 5.2-inch 720p display and a 13 megapixel camera at the rear and 8 megapixel camera at the front. Nokia 5 is coupled with a 2GB of RAM and comes with a Qualcomm Snapdragon 430 chipset. The third smartphone launched by Nokia is the Nokia 3. It features a 5-inch 720p display with a MediaTek quad-core processor inside it, which is quite good but not the best. Nokia 3 features two 8-megapixel camera both at the front and the back. It is packed with a 2650 mAh battery inside and comes with a 2GB of RAM. This year MWC, Nokia relaunches its famous iconic Nokia 3310. It is back after its long retirement. We can say hello to the new Nokia 3310. Incredible battery life of 22 hours and a month of standby, and it also comes with a famous snake game. It carries a 2 megapixel camera with a flash. It is gonna be available at a price point of 49 euros, which is roughly 3500 Indian rupees. Now the final news, and the final news is all about Samsung Galaxy S8. Samsung officially released a trailer for a press event dated 29th this month for the unveiling of Samsung Galaxy S8 in the New York City. And according to the word, pre-orders for the Samsung Galaxy S8 should start from April 10th. Latest rumors about the Samsung Galaxy S8 is that it comes with the two different models. One will carry a 5.8-inch Super AMOLED screen with a resolution of 1440 x 2560 pixels. And it is said that it will come with a 4GB of RAM and a 64GB of internal storage. And it also said that it will feature a 12 megapixel back camera and also a 8 megapixel front facing camera. According to the rumors, the other model will be expected to be named as Samsung Galaxy S8 Plus. It is expected to come with a 6.2 inches Super AMOLED screen and a larger battery of 3500 mAh inside. Otherwise, the specs on the both models are expected to be the same. So here we are at the end of the video. If you really like the video, then please hit the like button, and if you have any questions, suggestions or any queries, then please comment down below. For more videos like this, hit the subscribe button and get subscribed to the channel. So thanks for watching. See you guys in the next video. Until then, have a great time.